Hi beautiful humans, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome. My name is Kelly and I am on a journey to weight loss and better health inside and out. You know, I said in one of my earlier videos, I think in my very first starting journey video, which I will link here or here, whichever one, but I said, don't let the, I wrote it down so I see it every day. Hold on. Don't let the concept of change scare you as much as the prospect of remaining unhappy. And right now, with this diet, it's making me unhappy. So I'm changing it. Today I wanted to give you 5 reasons why I am quitting the keto diet. Let me preface this video with saying that I'm not a doctor. I'm not an expert in any capacity. These are just from my experiences and my thoughts and feelings on what's going on with me and my journey. Everybody has a different experience with different diets. Everybody will not have the same experience with the keto diet as I had. I did keto years back and I had some success with it. I lost 40 pounds and I almost kept all of it off for the last couple of years, but there's more that I needed to lose. So I wanted to start doing it again, but this time around has not been quite that easy for me. And if you watch my last video, which I will link up here somewhere, if you watch my last video, you can tell very clearly that I am struggling with continuing to do it at all. I just needed to put some balance in my life. The first reason is the guilt that is associated with the diet itself. By that, I mean by not eating keto approved food, or by eating something that's higher in carb that's not considered keto approved, that the keto police will come and get me for. Like maybe having a tomato on my sandwich, that's not keto. Having carrots in my meal, those aren't keto. Yes, they're higher in carb but they're still good for you. So the guilt that is associated with that, and feeling bad when I eat something that is not keto approved.
2.
The stress that I have about what to eat. I am constantly thinking about food. I am constantly, what am I going to have for dinner? What am I going to make for lunch? What am I going to pack for lunch? Am I going to meal prep my lunches for work? Am I going to do this? Am I going to, what am I going to eat? And what if I eat this? I'm constantly thinking about food. I don't think that that's actually healthy, and I do want to have a healthy relationship with food. I also would like to have a healthy relationship with my body. So hence the reason why I am doing this whole video. My whole video is supposed to be on the journey to better health and weight loss and all that stuff. Have better mental health and feel good and balanced in my whole soul. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and everything.
3.
I'm not enjoying any of the foods that I eat. Very once in a while I will. There are still meals that are keto approved that I will eat, that I do enjoy, and I will continue to have those meals. As of right now, I'm not enjoying the food. Eggs, I can only eat so many eggs before I gag on an egg if I eat it. I'm not a big steak or meat eater, although every once in a while I do like a juicy burger. I don't mind chicken, but I'm not really a big meat eater, especially in keto, because it requires eating a lot of meat that I don't really like. Does that make sense? So I am tending to veer more toward the processed meats, because I was doing lazy, dirty keto. So I would lean more toward processed meats, sausages and hot dogs and stuff like that are still lower in carbs, but they're not very good for you. So I have found that I have not enjoyed a lot of the meals. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't drink bulletproof coffee. I don't eat avocados. So I do eat guacamole in my tacos, but that's really about it. Other than that, those are things that are staples in this diet, and I find that I'm not enjoying the foods that are required. So there's number 3.
4.
I don't know what it is. This time around, it's just not mentally working for me. I'm constantly thinking about food, and as soon as I'm done eating, I'm thinking, well, what's my next meal going to be? Because I have to plan it out. I have to cook this. I have to make time to do this, and that was kind of a difficult mental obstacle to get over for me in this one.
5.
The diet is so restrictive. It doesn't allow for much flexibility in your food choices. Although, now let me say this, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of recipes out there for different foods and different meals on this diet. And people have found it to be very easy for them. They've found that, they'd probably look at me and be like, what's she talking about? She just doesn't want to do it. That's not it. This, for me, it's very restrictive. This diet is very restrictive. And again, I think it boils down to the food. I'm not enjoying the food that I'm eating, and it's causing me a lot of guilt and stress. So therefore, I am trying to find something better, something that's going to balance my life. Like I said, there are some great recipes out there that I will still continue to use, and there's good keto foods and things that I will continue to use. I have actually found that I prefer cauliflower rice over regular rice, so that is something that I will continue to use, and that will also lower my carb intake. That's something that I enjoy and something that I will take along with me into having a more balanced and more flexible eating schedule, pattern, repertoire of my menu, my meals. I don't know how to say it. I want to enjoy the foods that I eat. If I don't enjoy the foods that I eat, then it kind of gives me the sense that, why do this? Why bother? Because I'm not enjoying any second of this. This is not something that I'm, that I can see myself doing long term if I'm not enjoying it. And I'm on this journey just not for the weight loss part of it, but I'm also for health, mental health, a balanced mental state, the weight loss, and I just all around well-being. And I don't think this is actually working for me. So mentally, the diet physically is working. I mean, it helps if you stick to it, but the moment you're off of it, you gain weight back, which is true, I guess, for any diet, but this one particularly. So you have to find a balance, and you have to make sure that whatever way of eating that you choose, whether it be paleo, vegan, vegetarian, carnivore, calorie deficit, or keto, if however you choose to eat, you need to make it a lifestyle. And for me, this is not mentally making me happy. And if it's causing me guilt, if it's causing me stress, and it's causing me any kind of shame or feel bad about myself in any way, and this goes for anything in your life, if it makes you feel bad and it doesn't make you happy and bring you joy, then you don't need it. It's not for you. So that's how I'm feeling about this keto diet this time around. Any kind of comments or anything, just don't be mean down in the comments about this. This is just what I have found. These are my experiences, my feelings, my thoughts. This doesn't reflect on the keto diet, it doesn't reflect on anybody else. This is just my reasons for wanting to quit the keto diet. They might not pertain to you, you might not agree, and if you don't, that's fine. If you do, that's great. And if you need to find balance in your life, and whether it's finding the right diet, finding the right job, finding the right partner, finding whatever, you need to have a balance in your life, and that's what I'm after. That's the whole reason I'm doing these videos, is to find a balance and to be healthier. And one way to do that is to be happy with what you're doing. So now I want to go ahead and give you the weigh-in for the week. I did film this first thing this morning, so here is that.
Today is weigh-in day. Before I weigh in, I can already tell you that I've probably gained some weight. This week has been pretty bad. Not emotionally, not anything has happened that's wrong or bad. It's just last week, if you watch my last week's video, and I'll link it up here somewhere, I'm kind of deciding on whether or not to stick with keto or to do something a little bit differently. And that's kind of what my video is going to be about today. So first of all, let's get on to the weighing, knowing that I already had a bad week. So yeah, let's get to weighing. I decided to do it outside today for the simple fact that, yeah, I did gain some weight. I gained about 4 pounds this week. I was doing really good. I was doing so good, and now okay, I just did all the math, and from the start of this particular journey, this time, I still lost 6.6 pounds. So I'm not gonna beat myself up too bad. I just need to figure out which way of eating I want to be able to stick with and do for a lifetime, and not just to get me there as quick as possible. So I need to figure that out. But as it stands right now, I am still 6.6 pounds down from the very beginning. Now, my overall loss from a couple years ago, I was at 272 was my highest weight. And so since then, I have lost a total of 37.7 pounds. I just did all the math. So I'm still grateful. 37.7 pounds. That's incredible. And I did that over a span of, in a short amount of time, but since 2018. So yeah, but 272 has been my highest weight overall ever in my lifetime. And I've been 37.7 pounds down from my highest weight, which is good. But in this journey alone, I'm just counting from the beginning of this journey, it's 6.6 pounds. And did I confuse everybody? I probably confused everybody. I'm sorry. So, yeah.
So, I've decided. I am quitting keto. And I am going to do 1,500 to 1,700 calories a day. Just eat healthier. And that's how I'm going to end this video. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click that like button. Consider subscribing if you want to join me on my journey, and hit that bell icon so it'll give you notifications every time that I upload a new video. Hopefully next week will be a lot more entertaining. I hope you guys are happy and well, and take care. I love you, and I will talk to you next week.